It is. Yeah. We're live. Rolling.
Let's get a couple people in, and then we'll do an audio check. See if we can hear since we're not mic'd up.
Yeah, sorry we're not mic'd, but we'll talk louder for you guys so you actually hear us, hopefully. So everyone, we'll wait till Andy gets his phone pulled up. If you're wondering where we are, we're. You can see the ladder. Yeah, you can see the ladder. Where? Oh, we're fine. We're okay. We're okay. So you're wondering where we're at. We're at the this is second annual Verizon Convention for all the retailers.
Zoom in on us a little bit.
He wants to zoom in. We got a kind of makeshift here for us to try to make this work. Biggest reason is we're not in our normal studio.
Nope.
How's that, Andy?
We're not. There's a delay. So. Oh!
There you go.
Yeah, that works. Oh, that's all over the place.
Right there, perfect. I love it.
Everybody that's listening out there, can you guys hear us? Let us know, because if we need to talk louder, we will. We'll yell and scream if we have to, but
we'll make it happen. So we're at the convention. This will actually start tomorrow for all the retailers that are here that visit with us. And right here in front of us, we have our 24 scale display, Try Me Track, so where the dealers can check out the new Axial 24 scale guys.
Oh, absolutely.
And then what's nice about this, we take it to different shows where we actually show different stuff. It'll be at, are we going to take it to Axialfest?
You guys wanted Axialfest?
Let us know. We'll bring it to Axialfest.
We'll have it there.
It's like a little small. It's cool. We the guy behind the camera made it, Isaac. Good job, Isaac.
We made it together.
Andy helped.
Well, he painted with the magic arms and everything.
I foamed it, man. I worked it.
So
we worked together. It was teamwork.
But the little 24 scales work on here great. These are we just opened these bad boys. So they're not fully charged.
Put that one right away.
I'm sorry, I want people to check these bad boys out. So, and unfortunately, I know Rich and Randall said we're going to be playing Twister.
I ain't playing Twister.
We can't play Twister. We've been working all day out of Eli trying to get this event ready. So we really couldn't.
Help me out. My bar got stuck. We got to trim the tunnel.
There we go.
Rich is actually,
I believe he's on his way here.
He should be landing in about a half an hour.
So yeah. But yeah, this is our game. They played last week with the 124 scale, so this week we're going to do it as well.
Let's run through some quick reminders.
Yes.
Real quick. You guys hear us okay? Hopefully. We're not getting any feedback that you can't hear us, so hopefully
let us know if you can't.
Hope you guys can hear us all right. Oh, nice. Good job.
Good job. So, the event.
Axialfest.
Right. 2019. Donner
Ski Ranch. Donner, California. So what's up in Idaho? All that good stuff. Nobody's saying they can't hear us, so I'll scoot that over so you can see it too. June 24th through the 27th, 2019. Pre-registration is closed. Did very well there.
And
you can still register at the event.
Yes, absolutely. You can register at the event.
You just don't get to take advantage of some of the cool stuff that you got when you pre-registered. So.
And you're gonna miss out, unfortunately. There's some really cool stuff. So yeah, but
little preview about what we got going on tonight. We have two special guests. That's why there's an empty chair right here between us. One of them doesn't talk a whole lot. One of them talks a whole lot.
Yes, a lot.
But we promise we won't go too long on here. They're over there talking to each other right now. So.
But let's talk about real quickly. Campsites, two different campsites as usual. There's an RV and tent.
Yep.
Make sure if you want to pit, I'm sorry, I have a racer at me. If you want to camp next to your buddy, you have to come in registered at the same time.
Check in.
Check in at the same time. You cannot reserve spots or anything like that, just because if you start doing that, we have a lot of open spaces and everything starts to get spread out. And we want everyone kind of centralized together.
Absolutely.
So you got that. There'll be quiet time as well. So if you have any generators, please kind of keep it to the quiet ones.
Definitely.
None of the super loud ones, but there will be a quiet hour. I think we kind of registered about 10-ish, 11-ish.
Probably 10:30, 11 o'clock.
We'll play by ear. We'll let you know. It'll be live. We'll let everyone know at the event.
Sure.
But there'll be a quiet time, so you can't have your generators going. Just kind of respect everyone next to you. There will be, unfortunately, no pets, no open fires.
No open fires. We don't want to burn the place down.
Yes. So the biggest question last time was, can you have propane fire pits? No, because the biggest we do not want anything open fire.
No open flames. No
That's
open
the biggest thing.
Your grills and stuff like that are fine. Just don't let them get out of control.
Yes.
You know, like a little Weber or something.
Yes.
You'll be just fine.
But one thing about the no pets, service animals, A-okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're trying to get through these things real quickly here so we can get our guest on. One thing also, no motorized vehicles besides your RC vehicles.
Absolutely.
So no pit bikes, golf carts, four-wheelers, nothing like that, guys. Sorry.
It's too dangerous with everybody running around those things, and you know it's a ski resort, not an off-road park or ATV park.
It's a busy street.
Yes. One question also, Isaac actually brought up about the street, where we actually camp and where the event is.
They can hear you guys talking over there, FYI. Hey, Parker, they can hear you guys talking, FYI. Sorry. I just gave away one of them, but I think you could already hear them talking. But
yeah.
You guys are fine. Just keep talking.
So there'll be marked off areas where you can cross the roads. That's one thing that get brought up. What else we got here?
So much going on.
There'll be, you think we keep on talking about the same stuff over again, but we keep on getting questions about it constantly. So we want to make sure everyone's informed. There will be showers. There'll be bathrooms.
Yep, absolutely.
Running water for people. I mean, it'll be set up just like a campsite.
But it's not.
Yes. So we're making that happen for you guys. So that's all going to be there. We'll have a hobby shop on hand for I think RPP.
Yep, RPP will be there.
We'll be on hand. So if you do break anything, they're there. So or if you want to one up your buddy with light bars or better tires, whatever you want, they'll be there selling parts.
Absolutely.
And a number of different sponsors will be there on hand, showing off their latest and greatest stuff as well, which is really cool.
And one of those just happens to be in the house, so
yes.
maybe we can see if we can get one of the sponsors of Axialfest to come over here. Paul.
Hey, Paul.
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 Paul. Paul.
They were over there talking again. Come on, join us. Take a seat. So we kind of put Paul on the spot. Paul from Proline, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks. We got some questions going up here. So Paul just happens to be here at the HCP Convention, and we're here for Horizon RC Fest as well.
Yeah.
So we said we're doing the live. You want to be? And he says sure. So
you're gonna be no matter what. I don't want this.
welcome to the show.
Yes.
I'm sure you've been watching every week. Watching us.
We have been watching. Actually, it's pretty awesome.
Doing our stupid things that we
Plus
do.
you guys.
We have fun
I love
doing it.
Andy's wisecracks are the best. like he's just like, oh man, you guys gotta do this. That's pretty awesome.
There's some good stuff. Good stuff out there. So,
So,
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's going to be a crazy weekend here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. I think Parker was showing you some pictures of what he's been working on.
Yeah, I heard he's got like 10-foot mountains and
It's insane. It's
tunnels.
absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah.
He's carving it down into the earth
And so if you guys are watching this, make sure you check out some of the footage from Horizon RC Fest.
Which we'll
Give
have.
you a little insight of what Parker's all about if you haven't been to one of his comps or trails. That he's
Yes,
done.
I'll be posting videos throughout the whole
Insane.
weekend. So,
Insane stuff.
and pictures and videos, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. You know, on the Facebook page, we'll have stuff galore for that.
Yeah, last year was great, and this year he's adding to it, so it's just gonna be fun.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like? How excited are you about to be part of Axialfest?
Dude, Axialfest is gonna be I'm really looking forward to it this year. We got a new place for a lot of people. I know it's back where it started, but for a lot of people, it's a brand new place. And so I think it's gonna be really, really interesting to have some new terrain, have just freshen it up a lot. And I really can't wait to go. We just gotta figure out a couple things and logistics, but we're gonna get there and we're gonna have a lot of fun at it. It's gonna be great.
Well, the snow's melting, so that's good.
Yeah?
The
Yeah.
snow
Is
is
it?
melting.
Yeah, that's good.
You
Finally.
actually see some rocks.
Well, I
and
think it's
stuff,
cool.
and
Snow on the ground, that'd be fun.
There will probably be some. There could be some
Yeah.
snow in shady spots.
I think it's
on
awesome
some
because it's
stuff,
been warm the last few years.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a little.
It makes for some good water terrain.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, there's gonna be some mud.
absolutely.
Oh, dude,
Mud is always
Yes.
good. Mud is always good.
Bring your boggers.
Yes. for sure.
There's some really cool terrain up there that's going to make for some epic crawling. So
Oh,
it's a lot of good stuff going on. And there's a lot of stuff that we got going on we haven't even told about yet. Maybe we'll tell you later on this weekend.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Like, give it wide and kind of surprise
here and there as well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and everything it's always evolving as we're kind of moving forward. New location and everything. Some things pop out of the woodwork. You're like, oh, maybe we should do that. So we'll start stringing some more of those things out there.
That's exciting.
Let it know, so.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite things about Axialfest. Is like, just there's so much, just so many fun things to do, and you keep exploring, you keep finding new things, and I'm just excited.
That's good. We're excited for you to be a part of it as well. I mean, it's nice, especially you know the whole event's about giving back to the customer, and this is a good opportunity. So we really appreciate it.
Proline's been a huge sponsor for many years.
Oh yeah,
It's always a great time having you guys out there, and you know,
I'm
crawling
excited
late
to
into the night.
That UMG 10, get that out there. Man. I'm excited to get that out there and try that.
I think there's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah,
I think so, man.
Trust me, I know there's gonna be a lot of them out there. I see them. There's a lot.
This is a killer setup you guys have right here with this mini demo.
Yeah.
This thing is. I wish you guys could see this. You got to do it like a pan. Like,
Well, I think we're after the video's over. We're gonna kind of go around here and check things
oh,
out.
cool. Okay.
But, you know, people, you know, see what.
Yeah, you can't see much of what's going on here, but we do have a pond. And the last event we took this to, somebody put some Swedish fish in there, so we're leaving those
Yes.
in there.
Okay.
There's some like car bodies and tires from some old micros. that we
There's some
have.
airplanes on this end. So
There's an airplane graveyard that you
Yes.
crawl over as well. We've got a kind of a
Dude, the little
crazy
dead
bridge.
forest is like.
yeah.
And the tunnel coming back through, so you got to cross. So yeah, we'll. I think we're gonna ship this thing out to Axialfest, give people a shot. For those as well, but just an opportunity to.
You know, a lot of those guys have those
Table height.
in micros, and they're gonna be.
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of people have.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're actually going to open a class up for the concourse for the 24 skills.
Oh, killer!
Yes, so
awesome.
I think that you're going to see a lot come out with actual. You know,
Brad's phone going off up there.
yeah, sorry, it's my phone. Probably some axial questions galore, as I always get. But yeah, we're actually opening a class for this because with the models and everything, it's
that perfect scale.
it's
There's so many options.
endless of what you can do with this stuff. And so it's a different market, it's a different person, but I think you'll have your own different diehards for this class. So yeah.
All right, I got to read a comment here. James Story Rice. Brad Brucker needs a phone book to sit on.
Wow, thank
Well,
you.
with the angle you got going on here,
Thank you.
you look a
Wow.
little short than everybody
Wow.
else.
We're in the
Here,
right
let me-
order
let me
here.
stand up, and I'll stand up like this.
Oh.
Thanks, Dory.
Oh,
Appreciate
Randall,
it.
Randall
Thank you.
says, what's up, guys? I was expecting Twister. No, Randall, that's what you said
You-
we were doing.
yes, and-
we're not doing
No.
Twister.
Yeah.
Dude, what's
I think,
up, Chris?
I think
How's it going, man?
Who we got on there?
Oh, yeah, Matt, Chris,
Matt,
Jones,
yeah, Chris Jones,
Ultra,
yeah.
Matt Wallace from Proline. We got who else? We got Randall.
There's quite a few on
Yeah,
there.
Hey, guys.
like
How's it
to
going?
watch all the time. So yeah. But so the 24 scale stuff is new. We're kind of excited about that, and also more likely we're gonna have some small courses there people can run on as well. Of course, they can't crawl over with the bigger guys to do, but we'll make something work.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
We'll find a way.
definitely scale it
Let's use
to
a bunch of little mini sand ramps and we'll get over it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Doesn't matter. We'll
get
make
over
it work. We'll
That's
make
right.
it work.
Yeah.
So anything big, new, exciting coming out? Proline that? Nope, not gonna say anything. That's cool.
Well, hey, there's actually, I mean, some of you guys may have seen what we had on display at By the Fire. A few people got a glimpse of it. We didn't really talk about it a whole lot, but it was there, and we actually have it here for you guys to see as well. As that's the new 1977 Ram Charger body.
No.
And what a lot of people don't know about that body is it's actually a 3-piece body. So you're going to be able to run it as either a truck. That particular year had a long bed, and so we decided to give people options so they could either run it as a truck with an open cab, or they could run it as a traditional SUV with the shell.
Oh, that's cool.
So the shell is a separate piece. It comes with the interior. It's really pushing what Lexian is all about. I mean,
Wow.
we're really pushing the limits.
That's cool. I want to check that out. for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We're excited about that project for sure.
Awesome.
Nice.
So hopefully we see that this month, actually.
Good.
Yeah. Definitely down for Axialfest.
Well, so we'll probably see a lot of
Yeah.
that Axial
Yeah,
Fest
yeah,
then
yeah.
too.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
So especially with we talk about the bodies and stuff, we want to see what people can push limits for the theme.
Absolutely.
The theme this
Oh,
year
yeah.
is games.
Absolutely.
So it's any type of games. I mean, we're
Oh, I ordered my costume.
Oh,
I
Great.
did. I ordered it. I ordered it. I
Great.
hope it's coming
We'll have
in here soon
nightmares.
too.
We'll have nightmares.
oh my gosh.
bad
It's gonna
nightmares.
be awesome.
So yes, games.
Is it Kratos?
No.
And I think we're gonna have we know in the past we strongly suggest, especially like the night crawls, you dress up and everything as your theme is on your rig. So I'm looking forward to seeing Andy now in his tutu probably.
No. Tutu? No. Parker maybe, but not me.
He's been known to wear one. That's the bad thing. He's been known to wear one.
Oh yeah. As if you didn't know who our second special guest is.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah. No, we've said his name so many times.
yeah.
So because he's
Just jabbering nonstop.
I think he talks in his sleep too. He has to.
So should we switch out?
If you want to, if you're done.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to sign off with the?
Great to see you guys.
Axialfest
I look
crowd?
forward to seeing all you guys out there at Axialfest. Come by the Proline booth and say hi, and show me your rig. I want to see it. I want to see what you got. So, I'm looking forward to the game with you.
Yeah, I mean, it opens the door for everything. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you
Appreciate it.
stopping by.
Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah.
Makeshift
See you soon.
studio.
Yep.
So if you guys got any comments or questions for Paul or Proline, leave them here. I'm sure they'll be able to check them out later on, or we'll get them to them. So, let's see, we got anything else? Dennis says he needs that body, Paul. Make it happen.
You want to see it now? You want to
Go grab it. Grab it. Bring it over here.
I guess we could bring our second guest on.
This is wait till we get the
All right,
body.
what do you think? Anything else? For those just joining, we had Paul from Proline on. He's bringing a body down right now, a new body. Well, that's sick. That looks
He's
good.
actually doing a little hustle this way.
It's a little bit beat up from by the fire, but
It's used, man.
yeah, it is. Look.
Very
So there it
nice.
is. And then, so yeah, this piece actually comes off. You have the full interior in there. You got A pillar and B pillar there with the all reinforced. So you can run it either way. And I've got this really trick little slot system
That is cool.
that it fits down into. And so you can actually run it either way.
Very
Pretty
nice.
slick, man.
Shown on an Axial CX10 too. with
Very nice.
the PFG KO2s and our Denali wheels, bead locks.
Yeah, looks good. Looks really good.
Yeah, fun, right? So yeah, make sure and check it out soon.
Little tidbit there.
We'll queue up our next guest to make his way this way.
Parker.
And
Mr. Talk
Love you
Law.
guys.
here he comes. Yeah, we promised him that we weren't.
Wow.
We promised.
Man, look, they don't build convention centers like they used to.
Come in hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. Hot and
We
heavy.
promised him that we wouldn't be on here for hours, so we'll keep it pretty.
Well, then you should have had on me earlier because I'm good for 7 to 10 minutes. I'm not even as good as 7-Eleven because they're open 24 hours. 7 to 10 minutes.
Oh,
All right, so if you don't know who this gentleman is, Brian Parker, G6 extraordinaire.
Oh, game thing.
Hey,
He's rocking
game
the game
theme.
theme.
Y'all saw this in the UK on the Axialfest.
Did you get it from the UK area? or-
Yo, yeah, it came from the UK. I can't pronounce the name of the store because I can't remember the name of it, but it actually came
From that store, yeah.
Yeah, not Townsley, Derbyshire. What? But the town right next to it. I think it's Manchester.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
Gotcha.
That's probably not right, but hey, if anyone's from the UK, Peter, Scott, Ian, Speedy.
Up here.
Oh,
You're up here, buddy.
Yeah, this is just a live feed, so we can see what's going
And
on.
look at there you are.
hey, there, I'm looking down.
Yeah,
Do I talk?
Yeah, this is the first time I've
he's
seen
been
top of my
working
head.
really, really hard today.
Yes, he's
Bill's-
out at
Hold on, let's not misconstrue the people. The G crew's
That
been
is
working
true.
really, really hard. I've been in an air-conditioned Bobcat, just
I
cruising.
saw you picking up some big boulders and stuff too. So.
Big
But yeah,
doors.
but I had a good pace going. Like I could relax and chill until you showed me there was a high gear, and then I started having to really work fast. So.
Very
No,
nice.
first and foremost, what an honor to be on Axialfest show with you guys. I've been tuning in, watching, and my heart's not broken that we're not at the studio because I got to see the studio yesterday.
Hopefully you didn't get dirty.
Dude, I stepped on the thing.
We're very picky about our studio.
Hey, I love the thing. You might want to check your face. You might have to wipe your nose or something.
Oh, you saw you see the face?
Yeah, I saw the face.
Fake Brad should have made an appearance
Oh,
here tonight.
man.
Right?
He's holding down the studio though.
Yes,
so.
he's.
I want to know where's the keeper, the secret, the what do you call it? Oh, the golden egg, no, the goose egg, the Easter egg. Don't we have an Easter egg tonight? Like you can hide like a
it's
new
hidden?
product or something? Yeah, the hidden thing that you always
We
do.
can't tell you.
Maybe.
Really? Hey, if you're at home, look, and you want me to check something out, mess it, put it right there, because, dude, I will check it out. You already see I looked behind the curtain and there was nothing there. But some
Well, you actually
wood.
about knocked it down.
I got a splinter in my toe. So,
So how excited are you to actually be back on board for Axialfest? I mean, we were excited to.
I'm gonna scoot back
dude,
and you might go crazy.
I was so trying to look like unexcited, like it was just mundane. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Because we were excited to, we were talking about, what should we do? And we're going through everything. We're like, oh, we gotta get back on board. And we were pumped about it. And so how pumped were you to actually, to get that call to actually, hey, do you want to be part of, help out with Axialfest again?
It's one of those things where the little voice was tingling, and I was like, oh man, when I seen the I tell you guys congratulations all the time, but when I seen that change in the scene, I was like, oh man, I wonder. And when the call came, it was like, oh hell. Oh heck yes! I was in church today drinking a beer, so I got to really watch my P's and Q's
It's not
right
a
now.
church anymore.
Yeah.
It's a brewing
Former
company
church.
in a bar.
Okay, former church.
He wasn't drinking beer
Yeah.
in the church. No.
Former church, renovated church is an amazing place. No, super excited. And I think the biggest reason I was excited is because the G crew that's in place now knows how to bring the fun, and it's just that amazing experience. Because that was I was excited to get asked, but like y'all know, I said, hey, I can't do it alone. The reason I'm able to do what I do is because we have an outstanding G crew, and they had to be on that train too. So I'm really excited, one, to be part of the new. Or let's say the point 2, Axialfest point 2 version, and the G crew super excited. So yeah, we're just gonna bring it. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's the fun. It's the biggest thing you're talking about, the fun. That's what we have fun, enjoy themselves. It's competitiveness, but you also, you want to kind of just joke around, have fun, enjoy everyone being there.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing.
It's the bottom line is fun. If it wasn't fun, and I always tell those people, the day I stop having fun with RC cars, this day I won't do RC cars.
Yep.
And it's that simple. But it's you never, and that's why I try to tell people most. I get the question, don't you ever get tired of doing what you do? No, because you never know what you're going to see next. In the UK, and I'm going to get this wrong. Sorry, Scotland. It's the Scotland RC Club, something like that. Anyway, rad group of individuals, and he set up this diorama, and he had the portaloo that hang off the Nerf bar,
Okay.
with the little toilet paper, the little catch bin, and he was trying to take all this in. The local what we call National Enquirer, but their version, laying on the scale air mattress that he made inside his little camper that popped up. And I'm like, dude, and you're trying to absorb all this, and then all of a sudden he goes, oh yeah, and the satellite dish is a plastic teaspoon. And you're like, hold on. And then you look at it, you're like, shh, more beep, 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 right? Because who is 4 o'clock having their tea and goes, oh, by golly, that's a satellite dish in the making,
Yeah.
right? Dude. So no, I'm still having fun. The G crew, all the G crew all over the world is like family. And when we go to G6s, whether it's in a new area like Portugal, it's like being with family. So part of that excitement about returning to Axialfest is coming back. It's going to be a family reunion because people that's new to the scale adventure scene, that's new to Axialfest, that's never heard of Recon G6, NorCal and NorNev are the most experienced G6ers on the planet because they went through it all. They were like I don't want to say puppets. What's the term I'm looking for? They were the guinea pigs. They were the guinea pigs of all these craziness I've got in my head, and never questioned. when they come up to a thing like we had a Thanksgiving Day G6, and you had mixed vegetables, and you had mashed potatoes and gravy, and they're just like, yeah, some boom, and do peas and corn and turkey gravy's flinging through the air. You know, it's like, bring it on. So, and you guys saw the Throwback Thursday last week, hopefully. Were you at Axialfest last year?
Yes.
So the lower bridge area with that polished river rock, that's one of those sections I would love to take and have every person in the planet experience that lower.
Yep.
You know, it's epic, right?
It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
So you take one of those polished river rock canyons and you fill it with $30. That's 30 at the dollar store. $30 cans of shaving cream, and then you drive through it, bro. You thought driving through polished river rock, dry and dusty, was fun. Do it with shaving cream.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So we don't know what we're gonna see, and that's one of the things. NorCal knows not to ask. There was a question from SoCal because you guys weren't on last week. It was the SoCal crew, Rich and
Randall.
I go Davis Randall first. I had Randall Davis because when I met Randall Davis, literally the first time I met him, I don't know, 2 hours later, he was doing a face plant, and he jumps up, and yeah, I knew Randall was going to be an awesome guy from that moment on, because anyone that could take a 4-foot face plant to Mother Earth and bounce back and be like, bro, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, I like that dude right there. We're gonna get along fine. Where?
No.
I couldn't find my truck.
He was jiggling the wheels.
So yeah, so I'm excited. If you can't tell, I'm ready. And hopefully you guys are excited.
I think one thing that amazes me about you and the G crew is that you'll show up to a location not even knowing what's there. Like we could say, come in this convention center right here and build a course, and it would just be epic, amazing. Like what you do at Motorama, what you did out at Eli Field last year for RC Fest. We said, here's a plot of land. It's the flattest piece of land you've probably ever seen in your entire life.
Make something out of it.
And make a crawling course out of it. Like, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. And then this year, we're like, come back and make something bigger. And you asked for 9-10 truckloads of dirt. I'm like, what do you want all that for? He's like, we're going bigger, baby. You're going bigger. And now there's like a 10, 11, 12-foot mountain.
Yeah, right.
Out there, so it's
4
like,
tunnels. And look, if you're coming to RC Fest, which I hope you are, because it's gonna blow your mind.
Especially, I mean, like you're talking, RC Fest is not just, it's everything RC.
Dude,
everything.
Cars, trucks, planes, boats.
You name it. Yesterday, I'd come back with another load in the thing, and you'd see a jet, and the G-Cruise is like, because you don't see a jet flying every day. You don't see planes just like, 3 foot off the ground and doing tricks, and you're like, dude, are you kidding me? That's stick control right there.
Yeah.
Stick control.
That's throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And everyone tells us, look, Saturday night, do not miss the fireworks. I'm telling you, I've seen fireworks shows in a lot of places. Last year's fireworks show, #1. And I mean,
We're going bigger this year.
dude, for 40 minutes, and I'm next to Paul. Paul was just on. Paul, great job on the live feed. I was standing next to Paul the whole time, and our necks were like this, and the airplanes, the LED airplanes trying to fly through the fireworks, and we're waiting for that inevitable crash, right? And you could see the percussion blowing the planes, but they all flew.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm like, Paul. And you're still not looking down. You're like this. You're like, Paul, that's the 8th song. Not the collage. The 8th full song. And you start doing the math. If every song is 3.5, 4 minutes, and literally, it was like 40 minutes of boom, 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 boom. And yeah, dude, you gotta check that out.
And it's probably the closest that you can get. It's within the safe legal limits of what it's supposed to be.
50 feet?
But,
because you're like this.
But usually when
Yeah.
you go to a fireworks show like that, it's the 4th of July or something, there's so many people.
Right.
But at RC Fest, everything is kind of spread out to where you're like,
Oh, you can
you're
feel
in
it. Yeah.
You're not getting hit or
Everywhere's
hurt
a good
anything,
seat,
but
actually.
you're
Everywhere is a good seat.
And I think to fall back on that question again is, am I excited? Yes, because after experiencing RC Fest, what Horizon Hobby, Axial 2.0 is going to bring to Axialfest 2019, that is what I think makes me the most giddy, because your group of men and women are just passionate about every aspect. In the Toyota State, I didn't even know you guys had trains. You have trains.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, there's another facet of the hobby that those individuals are just bring the fun.
You talk about scale.
Train
Are
whole different level.
They will count the rivets in the mold or the number of lats on a handrail, and they will say this road number in this blah 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 did not have 18 rivets in this panel. It was 21, and they will complain about it. I mean,
Wow.
they're so like
Dude,
deep entrenched into it. I mean,
that's another level.
scale to the insane level.
Yes.
But honestly,
we love them because they
yeah.
they're very passionate about what.
If you think about it, that's one of the first scale
Hobby.
Yeah,
you know,
model
'cause,
trains.
you know, the model trains, the train sets, how
I mean,
it
how
works.
good they, I mean, the sets they can do, how realistic they look, I mean, it's unreal.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to let out a little secret that the G Crew has created. Like I said, I can tell them my ideas, and then they make it happen, right? So I wanted something that's never been done on the planet for this year, and I think we've accomplished it.
You're talking about,
It's the first ever. First ever.
you're talking about Axialfest or Horizon?
No, I'm talking about Horizon. Yeah,
Okay.
RC Fest.
So once he tells you what this is, it might give you a little clue of some of the stuff that you might see or might not see. You could imagine that
Yeah, true, right? True. So, you know, the worst thing you do is give me the carte blanche of anything, right? So this is the second year, so now I'm well prepped for what the colossalness of everything down there is. And I found some windscreens, some windshields, some not so good, some you could probably still use, you know, with a little silly putty. But we have, and I'm gonna go out on this limb, because this limb is solid, the first on the planet glass. Gosh, why did I say that? I think don't throw sticks at glass houses, right? Or don't throw rocks at glass houses. We have a glass V-crack, but not just any glass. That's why I say this is the only one in the world. It's two, because we actually keep with the automotive thing, because we're car junkies, right? I'm jonesing because what you can't see is drag cars and monster trucks. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So, squirrel, right? We have a 1955 Chevy rear glass and a 1966 Volvo front glass that makes up this V-crack that drivers are going to get to drive through.
That's awesome.
It's epic, dude. It's just
And you guys will see that, because like I said, we're doing coverage all weekend long, so you'll be able to see that. You'll see people actually being able to use it, so yeah.
nice shirt, by the way. Nice shirt too, by the way.
I was gonna wear my extra shirt, but we were not working in sweat.
Yeah, we were working all day, man.
This is the only clean shirt I had in the truck.
I was sitting in an air-conditioned Bobcat, so I wasn't doing anything. But and I had my earphones on today because yesterday was a little boring, so I had to put my earphones in and jamming out. So yeah. What was the topic? Would you guys? I see these things here. First time I've seen them in person, the 24 scale. I'm gonna touch one because. Okay, this is like Honey, I Shrunk the. I almost said it, dingo. Honey, I Shrunk the Deadbolt. Thank you.
Wow.
I knew it started with a D, dude. Oh, it's right there. Well, I need my glasses on to read that. It's 24 scale. Hey, it's a Deadbolt game. So this is really a scaled down version, and I'm sure viewers at home know. Like probably Brandon and I know Sarge is on there. Literally, it's a scaled down version. It has frame rails. The underneath, it's 4-link. This is looks like it's Big Brother.
Yep.
This is not some rehash put together.
No, this is all new. This
is awesome.
We didn't take anything else. We made something ground up from this.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Yes.
I mean, another hats off thing.
It comes with comes completely ready to run. Comes with a light book, comes with battery for the transmitter, has lights on it, as you see. Everything's proportional, so steering and throttle is proportional. You can actually add another set of lights. You can actually add a third channel.
Dude, I like
so,
that one with no lights on it. Oh, I do have lights.
You have lights, just not turned on.
Sweet.
So there's an extra channel, so you can add another set of lights on top of that. So you got 3 sets of lights, or when people start making some scale items for it, maybe a scale winch, because there is a proportional third channel on there. So
On the controller.
Yes.
Wow.
So
wow.
which
Dude,
is pretty cool.
so what tomorrow? What is this? What's going on?
This is the HCP Convention.
Yes,
Awesome.
for all retailers.
Awesome.
So this is something where the hobby shops that come in. And
Your local hobby shops are here checking out some of the latest goods from the industry.
Yes.
To bring you the fun.
Yes.
So and support your LHSs. That's the
Absolutely.
I always say that. I always say support your LHSs, and it's not just saying it. If it wasn't for local hobby shops, we wouldn't know what we're doing, right? They're really the front line. I always say the Recon G6 is that you're in the trenches because that's where product can be brought and have fun with. Drive it, but you can't buy the product there. You got to go to your local hobby shops. And your local hobby shops are that first contact into our great hobby.
Yep.
So if you have a great local hobby shop, hey, give them a shout out, follow them, support them, and by all means, I've ran across some really
Action
cool local hobby
Hobbies,
shops.
Calgary, Alberta.
There we go. So,
Any other questions over there, you think, Andy?
I don't think there's any questions. Just drag cars and monster trucks. Oh yeah.
right?
Oh, that is the oh yeah.
Love the new energy of Axial. Let's see. All right. Anybody got any questions? Throw them up there. We'll get to them. There's a little bit of a delay going on here, but
That's
throw some
normal.
in there and we'll answer them.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on.
Well, we do
I'm super
appreciate
excited.
it.
I'm not leaving.
Well,
You're gonna have to,
We've seen a lot of you.
I seen your security, and I don't think they can handle it. They'll earn their paycheck right now.
Yeah.
They try to kick me off the set, even though I try to destroy
Yeah,
it.
if you don't destroy it.
Where can I find the how-to on building a course such as that? Maybe we could do that sometime.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Before we leave tonight, I'll grab the phone and we're using a phone this week. We'll show you that. It's pretty much, was it 1x6s, and it's plywood on the bottom, and then foam, spray foam,
It's all plywood.
and then just extra goodies, kind of wherever you want to use.
Yeah.
Sticks. So yeah.
Dead airplanes.
Dead airplanes. So it's anything you really want to use, especially just having around the house. I mean, it's super easy to do.
The addition of natural stuff too is really what is cool. You can eat, yeah. And literally, that could be one of your topics. How to build a 124 scale course for the
Super
new,
simple.
Dead
It's
Bowl.
so much fun to do.
Yeah.
I mean, just playing with the spray foam and then painting it. If you look really close, there's like really cool detail in some of the paint.
Yeah.
And, like the rock actually looks textured and
Well,
multiple.
I think too, a lot of people don't think these rigs are capable, and
We gotta also remember, a lot of people lose. They're like, oh, they're not as capable because they think of their 10 scale version. You gotta remember,
Scale.
if you go scale,
yes, go scale. Yes.
you go 124 scale. I mean, like this thing here is probably a little big for 124. If you go by scale wise, but it's very capable of doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's one thing people forget. Think scale. Your rig's 10 scale or your rig's 24 scale. Think of how big something is or how small it is. So yeah.
So what are you dressing up as at Axialfest?
Costume?
Yeah, what's your costume? I tried asking. What are you dressing up as?
The oh yeah man.
Let's
See, I really thought I could get one of them to come off their secret with what they're dressed up as, but I tried.
I'll give you a hint. Somebody has said it at some point through one of
Thanos.
messages. No.
Really? Oh,
Somebody wants to
why
see
am I
you-
giving you the control? I'm driving.
Somebody wants to see
You're
you
the red
drive.
guy, I think. You're the red one.
This
Am
one?
I?
Is this you?
Yep.
Hey, I'm glad you made a straight line so you can get past the first turn.
Oh,
Oh, look at that! Look, proven fact, I am not a keyboard warrior. Oh.
wow.
They want to see you guys drive some stuff. So
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
take it.
Go ahead and bring the phone down and show them some of the details here. And did you notice the sweetest fish?
Ooh!
The sweetest
Oh,
fish.
what? You use your hand?
Oh, that wasn't even the first.
Hey, we weren't
turn.
live. Someone put me in the water.
Sweetest fish in there.
Nice.
And there's some floating tires and
Awesome.
junk in the old junkyard pit.
In the
there.
car. Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Come on, trail leader. Let me catch up. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? These things are sick. Oh, I got to pay attention to my lines now. I might have to put my glasses on.
You guys can kind of see some of the details in there. It's basically spray foam. We cut a shipping tube in half to make a half tunnel, sprayed it all up. And
Look at that.
basically
These are brand new.
spraying
We just
foam,
opened these up, so yeah, there's nothing special about them.
completely stock,
Oh, I can tell I need to do a little trim adjustment here.
possibly.
No stress, baby. We got this. So, and that's another thing. How easy it is to work the radio. It's. Dude, you're gonna drive over the airplanes? Heck yeah! Nice.
Someday we're gonna have to replace the airplanes a little bit. That airplane's not supposed to be there.
That the green one's not supposed to be there.
I was about to say that's a pretty gnarly.
That one goes up here,
Yeah, that was up
Oh,
there.
nice.
so you crawl under it.
So, which one of these flew out of Columbia? Why is that? Isn't that where a lot of shipments come from?
Columbia?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You know, the planes came from our R&D department. They were throwing stuff out, and I was like, ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the planes are a great touch.
and a tunnel. Don't forget, we do have a tunnel.
Look at that.
You cross over the tunnel.
A little less than scale, but, you know.
Awesome. Come check out the pond
Here.
here. There's
There,
actual
you can look close here. We have
fake water in the pond.
there's some fake water, and there's sweetest fish.
Some car parts and tires and all that good stuff. Watch out for turn 2, Brad Brucker.
Wow. Yeah, so that must be one of my Oval guys because we won't go in complete detail, but yeah, we had an incident in turn 2 at an event one time.
Okay. So
I
you're
love
bad
it.
at turn 1 and turn 2.
Well, turn 1 was my fault. Turn 2, I had help. And the best part, the whole way home, they heard about the incident in turn 2. So a funny story is, the buddy of mine kind of got together on lap 3.
Yeah.
So on the whole way home, anything I saw a 3 in or on or anything like that, I took a picture of it and sent to him in a text.
Nice.
So every time they got a 3.
But I'm telling you right now, I can do this all night
So it
long.
says, where's your toe strap? Sweet hog, Brian Parker.
Right, right.
No hog. No hand of God. Very cool. Are those hats available for purchase?
Yes. So they are available for purchase. I believe the biggest thing is you got to look under. I think they're Horizon Hobby. I'm not for sure if they're available on Tower yet. Caps. They're under caps. They're axial caps.
That's so impressive. So,
Show me airplanes.
here's a quick question, because now officially registration's closed, right?
Yep.
How will someone now who's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed online registration, how do they attend this year's Axialfest 2019?
So we will take all the information that was posted within the ticket
No,
sales.
I'm not hogging my rig again. Oh, that. Look at that, from the
bloody hand of
clouds.
God. The bloody
Yes.
hand of God. We're going to take all the
I
information
tried
that was
to
associated with the tickets that were selling Eventbrite, and post them on the website so people will know, what exactly was offered, and then they'll be able to register on site.
Yeah, they'll be able
Okay, so they'll be
Say in
able
the
to
past
register on
they can come
site.
and register
Well,
on site.
unfortunately, they don't get the driver's bag,
They
the
don't get
raffle
sneak
tickets,
peek.
and the biggest thing, the sneak peek that they are going to miss, which is going to be crazy.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, you guys have done a really great job with this. This is awesome.
It's been
That's the
around.
best thing about it. You just hit it with some
Well-
tape covered up, and
Here's the thing.
you can add to it.
And this is what's impressing me right here, because there's 1/24 brick out, but not like a shrunken down version of the 1/10 one. And this is driving. The similarities are crazy when you think about the scale factor in it. I mean, this is like driving the 1/10 deadbolt, just on a smaller version. I love it. Ooh, I diffed out.
All right, we're probably gonna start wrapping it up
Good.
here as the boys are playing. So, you got any
Oh
comments
yeah,
or
'cause
questions?
we totally stopped talking.
Feel free to leave the comments. in there.
Handcuff me and put a control in my hands, and I'll stop talking. I'm driving. What?
He's locked in. He's doing work, drivers. Doing
The
work. Look at you, got a side hill up there.
oh, I'm gonna do this V crack right here. Look at that. That's the man. That's MLB.
Yeah.
Man's line, bro. and oh look,
Oh,
that's it. 2 hands of God, and I just pull that line. I'm done. Controllers down. Whoop, whoop. Hey, I'm Parker. This man right here is,
Brad Brooker.
and this man right here is.
Andrew Ziegler.
And I tell you what, I am so stoked to actually be on the live Axialfest show. But with that being said, that is not going to stop us tomorrow night having the Axialfest Impact Show live from RC Fest. Hey, gentlemen,
All right.
it's been a real honor.
Yep, thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Yep, thank
thanks
you.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Everyone
Thank
at
you.
home, thanks for tuning in on this hump day night. I'm gone.
Well, thanks everyone for watching.
Love you guys.
Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Parker, for coming. If you have any more questions or
Comments, whatever.
whatever,
Leave down there.
leave them down on the thing below. We'll try to get to them the best we can, as quick as we can. Like I said, we have RC Fest going on this weekend, which is crazy. It's everything RC. So
Everything.
yeah,
Boats too. We got a boat.
we have boats. We have a pond. So it is massive. But like I said, we'll have live footage all throughout the weekend. Nice. Poor
Parker's
Isaac.
messing with the cameraman.
Yes, our cameraman's getting messed with. So stay tuned for more information throughout the weekend. And thanks for watching.
All right, guys.
Hit the button.
We'll see you.
Hit the button.
Hit it.